Hello guys, today I will show you how to start the Boeing 737 family, this case the 737-800 from PMDG. First, we will need to go on the overhead panel to flip the battery switch cover to put the switch position to on. Arm the emergency exit signs and start the APU. This is your APU, exhaust gas temperature gauge. It will go up the time we start, and we will turn on 2 fuel pumps. We will turn on a PU bleed for the APU to produce bleed air, and we will also put the isolation valve from on to auto. I will speed up the APU start. We can connect the APU generators by clicking the 2 middle generator switches. We now put the 2 probes heat switches to the on position, and we turn on all the fuel pumps. We will make all the fire tests. Takeoff configuration alarm test. Turn on the IRS, sorry for forgetting. Now we will put the IRS position into the FMS. I will put you now my video on how to configure the FMS. I will now put a title with the time to skip that.
Hello guys, today I will show you how to set up the 737 FMS for departure. First we check the airplane model and the database. Now we go into route in origin. We put our departure airport, in this case we are in Nice, so we put LFMN, and in Dest we put our arrival airport. I will take a close by airport that is named LFKC. We enter our flight number, then go into DEPARR, it means departure and arrival, and we select departure. Enter our runway and our departure procedure. Then index. Arrival. We select our landing runway and our approach procedure. Activate, then exec. Then perf init. We enter our cost index, in this case 2R50. Our reserves, our weight, and cruising altitude. Then we put DSEM forecasts. Enter our winds, in this case 15 knots at a heading of 271 and a level of 20,000. Then the winds at 10,000 feet. And the QNH, then exec, init ref, N1 limit. We enter the calculated performance, takeoff, flaps 5 and calculated takeoff speeds at suggested. Next page. We enter thrust reduction procedures, previous page and our center of gravity. Thanks you for watching, like and subscribe.
We test all the lights. I will check them by row. I will now check the annunciator panel on both sides. I will now test the traffic collision avoidance system known as TCAS.
TCAS test. Pass.
Test the flaps indicator and turning on the electric hydraulic pumps. Set the cruising altitude and the landing altitude for the pressurization. Entering the minimums and configuring the screens like I like. On the autopilot panel, set the automatic thrust and the flight directors for both pilots. We can now start the engines. I will put engine 2 start switch to GRD and wait until the N2 is at 25 to put the fuel into the engine. Engine 2 N2 at 25, fuel valve 2 on. Automatic brake to RTO, so the plane can automatically apply the brake if we reject the takeoff. Ground proximity warning system no as GPWS test.
Glide slope. Pull up.
Engine 2 started. I will put engine 1 start switch to GRD and wait like for the engine 2 until the N2 is at 25 to put the fuel into the engine. Overspeed clickets, alarms test and stick shaker test. Flaps to the calculated position, in this case 5. Engine 1 started. Engines generators connect and a PU generators disconnect. Now we can turn off the APU since we have power from the engine and bleed also from the engines. Yaw dumper on. Parking brake off flaps 5 confirm taxi. Now you know how to start the 737 from cold and dark to the taxi. Please like and subscribe. And that was You Can Fly a Plane. Bye.